Foolproof Chinese Cookery.
Hi, I'm Ken Hom. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make a spicy chicken with peanuts. Then I'm going to show you how to cook a savory Cantonese crab with black bean sauce. First, get your wok very hot. Add about 3 tablespoons of groundnut oil, and it should be smoking. To that, I'm going to add 3 dried chilies, which I'm going to split now lengthwise. Scoop it up like this and stir fry it in the oil for just a few seconds to give that oil a really nice hot kick. Now I'm going to add the pound of chicken that has been cut into chunks. And together I'm adding 2 ounces of roasted peanuts. Stir fry that for about a minute until the chicken loses a sort of very raw look. Just continue to constantly stir this around. Now, that's lost its raw look. I'm going to take this and drain it in a colander, like that. Now I'm going to make my sauce. What you want to start out with is about 2 tablespoons of chicken stock. 2 tablespoons of Shaoxing rice wine or dry sherry. Bring that to a simmer. A tablespoon of coarsely chopped garlic. A tablespoon of dark soy sauce. Stir that around a little bit. 2 teaspoons of freshly chopped spring onions, about a teaspoon of finely chopped ginger root, 2 teaspoons of Chinese white rice vinegar, or you can use cider vinegar, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt. Now, mix all this together and bring it to a boil, and I'm going to turn the heat down. I'm going to return the chicken and the peanuts back to the wok. Turn the heat up and cook the chicken for another 3 to 4 minutes in the sauce. Now finally, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. It gives a very nutty flavor to this dish. Now, you might want to take out the blackened chilies before you serve the dish. However, if you want to taste the authentic Sichuan flavor, leave it in. Now, I'm going to garnish this with a little bit of coriander. And that's all there is to it. So that's foolproof spicy chicken with peanuts. It's that simple. Now I'm going to cook Cantonese crab in a delicious black bean sauce. Now black beans are preserved soya beans which have been fermented with spices for a unique and wonderful taste. Now to cook the crab, bring some water to the boil, add about 2 tablespoons of salt. Then put in the crab and cover the pot and just let it cook for about 5 to 7 minutes until it turns bright red. Now that crab is done, so I'm just going to take it out with a slotted spoon like this. Now when it's cool, place the cooked crab on a board. Now using your fingers, twist away the claws and the legs, and we're going to use the legs, so they should come off very easily, like that. Twist off the bony tail flap on the underside of the crab and discard it. and you pull this out like that. You want to remove the stomach sac, and you want to remove these sort of feathery gills here. Scrape out the crab meat from the shell here. Don't throw any of this away. What you do is you dig out this like wonderful brown crab meat. Now I'm going to split the crab in half. You just cut it open like that. Of course, you can also use a heavy knife as well. Crack the claws so that all that wonderful flavor can get into the crab claws. You can do the same with the legs. Lovely way to get out your frustrations. Now, once that is done, we are ready to stir fry. Heat up your wok until it's really hot. And when it's really hot like this, add 2 tablespoons of groundnut oil. And when it's hot and slightly smoking like this, add 3 tablespoons of the salted black beans, coarsely chopped. Then some garlic, about 2 tablespoons, ginger, and spring onions, about 3 tablespoons of finely chopped spring onions. And you want to stir fry that for about 20 seconds. I'm adding my minced pork, and you want to stir fry that over fairly high heat for about 1 minute. Now we're going to add all our crab pieces, and including all that reserved crab meat and flesh that we had from the shell. You want to take this and mix this very well. We're going to add our other seasonings, and that is 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of Shaoxing rice wine, or you can use dry sherry if you can't get that, and about 8 fluid ounces of chicken stock. You want to stir fry that for about 10 minutes over a very high heat. Now for the finale. You beat 2 eggs like that together with 2 teaspoons of sesame oil, and it's used for flavoring, not for cooking. And you just pour this mixture over the crab and the pork. That looks divine. And stir frying it so that little strands of egg are throughout the crab mixture. Now, it's ready to be served. Turn it onto a very large bowl or serving platter. That is really so appetizing. And that's delicious Cantonese crab with black bean sauce done the foolproof way.